Benvenuto alla dance bar! That's right, today we're making an Italian cocktail. It's an exciting day because there's a couple cocktails that are just kind of fundamental to the standard cocktail world. And one of those is the Negroni, and sadly I hadn't made it yet because I didn't have any Campari, but today is a very special day because I finally have Campari, and now I can add Negroni to the list of delightful cocktails that has been added to the dance bar roster. This is one of the most simple cocktails to make, and it is a delicious cocktail. It starts off as a very kind of almost standard gin martini, but with the addition of Campari, you get sweetness, you get bitterness, you get fruitiness, and you get a gorgeous red color that kind of adds all those things together. Really solid cocktail. I may have had a couple of them over the past couple days, not tonight. This is my first tonight. And I'm gonna also put on top just a little drop or two of orange extract, just to give that nice little nose on top of everything else. Super good to go. Let's make it. Because it is so simple, it is 1 part of each. How big a drink you want, that's how much to put in. So if you wanted just a basic foundation, maybe about an ounce of each, or because it's an Italian drink, 25 milliliters. Because, you know, it's a system that actually makes sense, as opposed to ounces and cups and miles and feet, and none of them are based on any kind of logic. Go metric. So putting in 25 milliliters of these delightful ingredients, one of them is going to be a London dry gin, because we want the dryness of the gin to complement the sweetness of the vermouth. One is going to be a red vermouth, a red sweet vermouth specifically. So we'll put in 25 milliliters of that. It is not red, but it's dark-ish. It's not as light as a white. I think it adds a little bit more of a kind of caramely barrel-aged notes as opposed to a white vermouth. Frankly, I don't know the difference too well, so those kind of guesses, but I think red is going to have more body, more flavor characteristics to it, as opposed to just being sweet. And finally, we're going to put in 1 ounce or 25 milliliters of Campari. Campari is a very popular Italian digestive, aperitif, bitter. It's Campari. It's irreplaceable, incomparable, delightful. It's used in a spritz if you want a bitter spritz. So an Aperol spritz is Aperol and like a champagne. A bitter spritz would be Campari in place of Aperol, so not quite as sweet. You get more bitterness, but still the same kind of red, colorful, as well as the fruity notes to it. Because it is traditional, we are going to go ahead and give our Negroni a stir rather than a shake. Classic the way to do it, and then we'll go ahead and decant into our delightful glass with the cube ready to go. So we'll give her a stir and then see how it is. Lovely. For some reason while stirring that, the color just kind of reminded me of a red Jell-O. I don't know why. Be a really good Jell-O. Not for kids though. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pour our Negroni into our glass, keeping our ice cubes in our stirring container. Yeah, perfect, right there. It's a colorful drink. It's a good start to your evening. It's not too heavy. It does have a fair bit of gin, and these I guess all do have a booze content to them, but it's not going to be too in your face. It's not going to burn out your taste buds. It's going to be nice to just open up your palate and be ready for whatever your evening of dinner is going to entail. In addition to these, I'm also just going to put literally 1 drop of an alcohol-based orange extract on top, just so that it's going to kind of go all around the surface and give you that nose of orange without giving too much to the drink to overpower any of the other flavors. But because it's going to be floating right on top, it's going to give us that nice nose aspect to it. And because it's traditional, a little orange peel to have on top there. It is actually more traditional to have an orange slice, but I decided that I'm going to do a peel. Again, I felt like it. You do you. It smells tasty. Oh. You can't go wrong starting the evening with that. It's got the bitterness, so it kind of gets your palate nice and warmed up, ready to go for whatever else the evening has ready. And I don't know, it's tasty. Oh, give it a try. Tell me what you think. Until we meet again, happy practicing your cocktails. Hope everyone's staying safe. Yeah. Cheers.